All right, so we still have another another 40 minutes now to continue on this journey. There will be questions. I'll open the room for questions, and we'll run all of them together. So talking about the tools, let me see. I was looking at GBP JPY. Okay. Hello. Let me see how many persons have joined back. All right. Okay. Okay, so I was looking at GBP JPY. Now, let me show you something, how beautiful this indicator is. Very beautiful, I must say. I've not seen as in, you know, I'm talking about combination now. We're not using only this, we're using multiple confirmation, all right? You know, but I bet you if you want to use only this one to trade, you will make serious money. All right, you want to use only this one to trade, you will still make serious money. But I'm telling you that you don't have to use this alone. There has to be a confirmation, all right? You look at your own setup on the trading view, then you also now look at the currency strength meter. You must have checked for news, all right? You go to your economic calendar, you have checked for news on that particular pair to say, okay, you know, is there any news on this pair that I'm going to take? Is there any news coming, or is there any news that has just passed? All of those are, so we're going to now, okay, I was saying something about this GBP JPY. So now let me show you something, all right? Now, this is how beautiful this is. Now, look at this. There has been sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, but it was not clear. Now, because when you look at this side, there is no separation. There's no separation on the oscillator, all right? So you cannot enter this trade, irrespective of the fact that it's telling you buy or sell. You want to enter this trade, you must have also come to your 4 hours daily, all right? But for what we'll be doing, I recommend 4 hours, 1 hour, and 30 minutes for entry. You will get the best results, okay? So now for this type, I have waited, all right? I have waited and it's still not showing me indication. And I come here, now something happened here. Now something now happened here. Can you see this bullish, bearish engulfing candle? Because now, what is happening around this place is that this is actually a point of interest. Where you have all of this plenty consolidation, all right, is a point of interest. Now, this EMA tends to be your support and resistance line. It's dancing up and down, so it has not broken it. Now you see this kind of bearish engulfing candle from that level, and you see the opening. Now that become an opening of this oscillator. What do? You can enter this trade after this particular bearish candle. Now, when you enter this trade, let's see, look at the movement. So from this point now, this actually did 194 pips. 194 pips within 2 hours. Can you beat that? So people, if you are yet to fund your account, or you are yet to register, you are doing yourself a huge disservice. You are doing yourself a disservice. And by the time you wake up to say, oh, let me start now, we would have gone far. I said something earlier when we started. We are not just looking at just the Forex. We want to make money from this place because we can get something from here immediately. Our slogan in Plan B is 5 years to financial freedom. And what I have said is that you'll be making money from here, all right? And we'll be showing you, my boss will show you how to diversify, to build wealth. You can plug in $15, $20, $30, $100 into different angles. And there are some that you just look at, if you bury it, let it die. except a seed fall to the ground and die, it will never produce. So there are some you may even forget, and because you belong to the community, you just be hearing noise one day. This coin we will buy that last year, you know, my bros, the thing has done. You just, I also bought. You now go to your wallet and you begin to check, wow, and before you know it. So that is the essence of this place. So I cannot show you everything complete today. I'm still going to show you some other things that we use for confirmation. All right. We use other things for confirmation. The tools, this is the primary tool. That's why I'm concentrating on this primary tool. This is the primary tool. So can you see this same GBP, JPY again? Can you see after this point, what happened here? They now become another confirmation to go up. Now look at the confirmation to go up. How many candles? 13 candles within one day. 13 candles did what? Did 325 pips. 13 candle is 6 hours, 30 minutes, okay, from where you entered. Now, let me show you something now. Now, let's assume you left this trade here. Why? Because now when we'll be doing take profit and take profit position, we want to look at the next support and resistance, all right? We want to look at the next support and resistance to put as our TP. So let's assume your TP was somewhere here, okay? And you enter this trade from, this was your perfect entry, okay? But somehow it has not really opened very well. But here was the perfect opening, very wide. So what do? You ride it from here. This point to your TP is 181 pips within 8 candles. Now, what did I tell you earlier? As long as this is still open, all right, the oscillator, the dotted line is still open from the tick line. The dotted line is below and the tick line is above. You can begin to ride it. So let's assume you enter your trade with maybe 0.05. You can close 0.03 and begin to ride it with you know, moving take your stop loss and be following it. We call it trailing. You trail it until maybe when it begins to squeeze back like this and you get out of the trade. Okay, people, can you see the trade I was in has closed? The trade has closed. Now let's go to account history. So can you see the history now? Now these are the 2 trades I entered. I told you the same thing I'm showing you now was how I entered those trades. Now these 2 trades are today. Look at the dates. All right, this is 31st. All right, 31st. Okay, Euro card and USD card. Okay. Now I told you this account, I moved this $100 into the account on Thursday night. Okay, and between that time and this time, the account has done 18.4%. 18. Now, where we are just coming from, in a month, most times we struggle to do a 15%. But now you have just done how much in how many days? So I'm not saying that you as a person will be doing that, because you may not be doing it on your own because of your level of understanding and where you have gotten to right now. They will want to hold you by the hand. We'll be in a meeting like this, the same way we are looking at it now. We'll say buy, you buy. We'll say sell, you sell. Okay, sorry, where am I going to put this now? Let me put it here. Okay. All right. So we say sell, you sell, we say buy, you buy. Okay, so let me stop share here. Okay, let me stop share here and go to my let me look who and who is even in attendance. Sorry, let me see who and who. Did everybody that closed with came back? 22. So we are not even complete because we're 25 before the 40 minutes went down. Okay. So we are not up to that 25 again, but it's fine. It's fine. Wow. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to make co-host. Oh, Okay. I can't even make co-host again because my subscription has expired, so I can't make co-host. Okay, so what I can do, boss, I just spotted you and I wanted you to make you co-host and I made you host, but as long as I'm still
just fire out, just fire out.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen again. I told you the essence of this meeting is to show you the tools that we'll be working with. Okay. So I have shown you this earlier. All right. I've shown you this earlier, and I've shown you the top to bottom analysis that we do. Okay. And I've also told you the best from my experience, from what I have seen. You go top to bottom, but the best has been entering through 30 minutes based on the fact that we don't want to stay on this trade for too many days. Highest a day or two is fine. So when you begin to enter your trade with confirmation on 30 minutes, you can even be closing your trades as long as you are not looking for 300 pips, 400 pips. You're looking for something between 50, down, or 50, 100, depending on the instrument. Our trades will be closing daily. So which means on daily basis, we'll be seeing trades close. Wow. Sorry, people. Oh, my trade has pulled back. Wow, I ought to have left this trade, but I was engaged. Wow. This trade, I've been on this trade since how many days? And but let's see how it goes.
Don't worry, to pull up.
Of course, it will, yeah. Okay, so this is okay. So talking about this too, now there's something beautiful you may not have learned about this trading view, but I want to show you now. Okay, now when we talk about things to check before you enter a trade, okay, things to check before you enter a trade. So let's assume you want to look at this gold now, okay? Apart from the fact that your indicator and your setup has shown you something, now you want to look at something again, technical, which is more technical. I know some persons will be amazed with what I've just opened now because you may not have seen it before. That's why I told you that the community you belong to would determine how your eyes are opened, all right, to learning and things you have access to. We're not going to be showing you everything here, but I'm just going to pinpoint a little of them for you so that you know that we are here for a business. So if you are yet to register your account or fund, now a good number of persons have registered but have not funded. Go and fund with at least 100 because we are here for serious business. We are not playing here. So we want to work with those who are serious. So have you seen this? Now, this is daily. What is it telling you? It's telling you that it's a strong buy. Okay. Now, this summary is a combination of the oscillator and moving averages. Now, on daily, it's telling you it's a strong buy. On 4 hours, is a buy. On 2 hours, is still a buy. This is what you are looking at because it's picking from here and here to give you a summary. So you see buy is 14 points. Okay. Now, when you come to 30 minutes, it's still a buy. You come to 15 minutes, it's still a buy. So if you now go and enter a sell in a trade like this, irrespective of the pullback that must have deceived you, then you know that you are not helping yourself. So you don't want to enter this kind of trade for a sell when you know that the most dominant direction is a buy. So these are the tools we are showing you, we're talking about. Now this is the currency live chart, currency strength meter. Now you want to enter a trade also. You want to begin to look at, this and see which pair you are pairing against the other. So you can see the strength of AUD presently, you can see the strength of CAD, you can see the strength of NZD and CHF. Now compare that to JPY and USD that are so flat. So you should know how to combine this if you are the one actually analyzing your trade and to enter a trade. Okay? So these are a few out of the many we have to show you. Let me show you just this last one before we open for questions. Okay? Now this is another one. It's called FinViz. Now, FinViz is so broad. It's so broad, you need to learn how to use it. All right, so you can see this trend. What it's showing is telling you AUD, NZD, and CAD are topmost on the list, while JPY is the list. And this is USD. So you want to know how to combine all of it. So these are things we put together, then looking at the fundamentals. Now, all of these strength indicators and all of that, those are sentimental. All right. Now, you want to also look at fundamentals. Now, fundamentals, we have micro fundamentals and macro fundamentals. Now, you can be aware of micro fundamentals, which is the calendar news, because they are dated with time. You can be aware of them. But the macro fundamentals, you are not aware. Anything can happen. So take, for instance, now, we are here in Port Harcourt or in Nigeria now, and a missile just dropped into into which of the countries? It's in the US. And it has adverse effects on the White House. What do you think? So that is a macro fundamentals. There is not on the news. It's not on your calendar news, not on such news. Or the president just in a speech said something politically or economically. It will have effects depending either negative or positive on the economy. And that in turn also affects the currency. So those ones are macro. But the ones we can easily manage are the micro. Then another way you can manage macro, it's incidents like the one we have in Ukraine and Russia, all right, talking about tsunami, earthquakes, and all of that. When they happen, you adjust and make sure that you want to see the sentiment in that direction before you begin to say, okay, let's go buy or sell, or possibly avoid such an instrument for that particular time. So I'm going to stop share right here now and give room for questions, all right? And give room for questions. So let me allow for individuals to be able to to mute or mute themselves. Okay. All right. So anyone who wants to ask a question, please just signify by raising up your hand, and your questions will be answered. Please note we are starting tomorrow. There's no time to waste. All you need to do is to fund your account, and you are added to the exclusive group. You are added to okay. Lazubik, you can go ahead to and ask your question. You can unmute yourself. Okay, so fund your account. If you are here to register, go ahead and register. The links have been shared across the group. All right, just click on the link, register. You have any question, you're free to ask your question. All right, Lazubik, Abi Lazub, you can unmute yourself. You don't know how to unmute? Okay. Oh, please unmute me. Sorry, I thought I... Okay, sorry. Okay, now go ahead and unmute yourself now. Okay.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, my name is Zubislen. Okay, thank you. I really enjoyed the heads up about the whole stuff. Okay, actually, I'm already prepared for the whole stuff. I funded my account, everything set. But I need to ask you something about this real-time signal indicator. You know, we are just starting. We are not actually, myself, I'm not conversant with this. So, but actually, I've been following you. So I want to, for the interest of me and the other persons, as time goes on, to do a step-by-step from how to use it. You understand? In terms of, you know, that because that signal comes with a condition, that's indicator. I know it comes with a condition for buying and sell. So just step by step analyze it for us. You understand? As we are giving us signal, we also be learning too. That will help us to accelerate our knowledge on it. So that is from our end. It's
okay, but I have done that, as in if you started with us when we started, I broke it down before the Zoom took us down the first time. I broke it down.
I started when you started, but then this is the first time. It's not. It's just
No. Like I told you, in the course of the journey, all right, we'll be doing it for the next 3 months plus, talking about the live trading, community trading. All right, we'll be doing it Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So it's not as long as you are with us on the Zoom. All right, we are not just saying buy or sell. All right, we'll be showing you what we are doing, the reason why we took most of this trade. Okay, we have done that before. Okay, all right, my boss is just responding. We've done that over and over again anyway, but in the course of the journey, you will still learn better, okay? Because you can't just get it all in one day. In the course of the journey, you learn better. Exactly. Now, please, people, now this indicator is exclusive. So for you to have it, the window is still open for you to be able to get it for $25. The window is still open for you to buy it for $25. Now, even if you don't know anything and how to use it yet, it's an opportunity. This indicator is $500. Then between now and Friday, you have the opportunity to buy it for $25, and it will be installed in your name. It's in your name, and it runs only on Admiral account. For those of us who are just creating our account, please don't bother yourself creating MT5. Create your account on MT4, because MT4, there are so many issues around, okay? All right? You will watch, as we are starting, you just be watching how we use it and all of that. And whenever you are ready, as long as you already have it, it's installed on your system and you are good to go. But I bet you, just following what we are doing, you will make real money as long as you follow instructions. Okay, Mr. Moses, go ahead.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, good day, sir.
Please, I want to ask, if someone I want to fund, if someone has a less than $100, is it acceptable?
No, sir.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
Gachiri, go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Just a confirmation, sir. Without the indicator, I think one can fund and then take part in tomorrow's.
Of course. It's an additional advantage for you. That's what I said. If you have it on your own and you know how to use it, that's what I said. It's additional advantage. All right. And over time, when you see us using it to give you trades, all right, and showing you how it's done, you will hunger for it. But the reason why I stress it again is that by the time you will hunger for it, maybe that time it has gone back to the $500 and you'll be crying on how to get it. So that's why now that the window is still open, you can take advantage. But don't worry, just follow us first. When we get to that bridge, you definitely cross it.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Ponzi is dead, though. This formula, we don't go. Ponzi don't go grave.
They're gone. Now, the thing is that what we have tried to do here is to see that people are able to do it themselves. All right?
Yes.
Do
Yes,
it
sir.
yourself.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Okay, so in the absence of any other question.
Sir, please, I have a question.
Okay, where is the person talking?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm in Port Harcourt.
No, I'm not seeing the unmuted voice that is. I'm just hearing the voice. Are you Gajiri?
No, I'm Onyi.
It's only Gajiri that is unmuted that I can see. Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
If we want to fund on TENTRADE, how do we go about it?
Okay, so I'll do a demonstration on that. No wahala. Any other question before we go to do that demonstration before my 40 minutes is over? Any other question? No other question. So I'm going to mute.
I have a question.
Huh?
Sorry. Good day, sir.
Yeah,
good day, class. Yeah, I just wanted to ask if it can be used on MT5.
No, only MT4.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to mute. Oh, no, before let my boss say something before I go to do that thing, please. Hello, boss.
I'm with you.
Hello, boss. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Why is it that people are talking? I can't see their microphone unmuted, but they are talking.
Okay, I'm talking, but like my mic is not working. I don't know why.
But I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What I'll just tell everybody is that let them just get prepared. And for those of you, as number of people are here, you've not funded your account, try as much as possible to fund your account so that we can fly together. The reality is,
oh, can't hear you again, boss.
We cannot hear you. It's on and off.
What's going on?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, like I was saying, I said that the fellow who says in Port Harcourt, I think he have upper hand more than everybody. And then irrespective of where you are, the best is just to try as much as possible, get your account activated, and let's ride the market together. But something you must understand is that it doesn't mean that we cannot have some issues. Maybe sometimes some trade may fail, and then we take another one and all of that. So, but get prepared, and let us ride it. Have a mindset that I don't want to patronize Ponzi scheme again. I want to be in charge of my finances, and then give yourself just 5 years. Now, when you give yourself these 5 years and we hold you by the hands, trust me, we can land safely together. So, but if you don't pay attention, distraction will still come. You will see platform that will be promising you, heaven on earth, and then before you know, you lose focus. So I think enough of that. So whatever question they still want to ask, let them ask, and then let everybody get back and then fund their account, and we'll start our journey together tomorrow.
All right, so let me just do a demonstration.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, who's speaking?
Good afternoon, sir. This is Emmanuel Silvanus.
Okay.
Sir, please, I really appreciate your teaching. It's an eye-opener. It has enlightened me a lot. So my question is, this indicator, the subscription, is it for life or
yes,
are we going to be?
Of course, yes. Once you have it, you have it.
Okay, sir.
Once you have it,
thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay, it's like we have a lot of chat messages. I have a question. Okay, go ahead. Okay, they've already told you to go ahead. All right, so let me, in order for us not to finish before, let me just stop what's happening here. All right, so let me just do a quick demonstration on how to fund your accounts on TENTRADE. TENTRADE. Can you see my screen? Please put in 111 if you can see my screen. All right. Okay. All right, so, okay, so when you go to your account, on TENTRADE, this is what you see. Okay, so this is account, fund, profile. So you go to fund. Now, when you go to fund, there is deposit, withdraw, transfer. Now, transfer is that you can transfer between your accounts, okay? Can transfer from your funded trader to, you know, your wallet, your different accounts you have open, you can actually transfer, all right? So, wow, what happened? So, fund, deposit fund. Now, the same way you are seeing it here is the same way you see it on your phone. Okay, so now deposit from where? So you select the drawdown. Wire transfer, multi-currency. So you want to do international transfer. Okay. Wire transfer, bank wire, USD. Okay. Then cryptocurrency, instant deposit. Cora Pay, NGN, which is Nigerian Naira. So you want to transfer, you want to do Nigerian Naira, this one is what you should use. Then Netella, Perfect Money, and Skrill, those people who have been in this business, we all know how these ones work. So you choose the type you want to use. So let's assume I'm using crypto, which is the family I belong. You click like that and you click continue. Now, when you say continue, you put the amount. Okay, so let's assume I'm doing 100. Now it has shown me the 100. That is what I want to deposit. Now you click continue. Okay. Now when you click continue, it's already showing you the information. So what you need to do now is to continue. Now, I'm not going to continue because I'm not depositing. When you click continue as the third one, confirmation, it will not take you to the client where you'll be, that's the where you'll be paying from. Okay, that's where you pay to, where you copy your wallet address and you send from wherever you are sending from, either your private wallet or an exchange like Binance and all of that, you can now send from there. So that is how to fund. Okay, now let me just quickly show us how to now get funded on TENTRADE. Okay, now this is funded trader. All right, funded trader. You want to apply for fund. Now, before you come here, you must have deposited a minimum of $100, and that deposit must be in your wallet. Don't transfer it from your wallet to any trading account, like maybe you have opened an MT4 or MT5 before. No, leave it in your wallet and you come here. What is funded trader? This one is going to give you some tutorial on what it is, but you just come to apply now. Okay, so when you come to apply now, it's showing you here approved because I have my own running. But that notwithstanding, what you click is instant. All right, is on instant. So now there's evaluation, there's also instant, but we are not dealing with evaluation, we are dealing with instant. So for instant, you can see 3,000, 10,000, 30,000, 90,000, 270, and 500,000. So you can get as much as 500,000. All right. Okay. So the mini is what the one for $100 is mini, you know, target for scaling, no target. Okay. So 10% for scaling. So as soon as you hit 10%, all right, you can share profit. Now you can see maximum drawdown. This was what I was trying to explain earlier. For $300, as soon as you hit 9% drawdown, it will take you off. All right. But we are not going to be treating our account in that manner. $10,000 gives you room of 8%. So 8% drawdown on 10,000 is 800. So your account for any reason you must not have a drawdown of 800. But if you're able to do up to 10% at any time, you can now withdraw, and you take 70%. They take 7. You take 70% and you take 30. Now for 30,000, 7%. For 200 and 70, 5%, $500, 5%. Now let's come and see how much each of them cost. So you can see the profit share 30, 40, 30, 40, I mean 70, 30, 70, 30. So now with $9,000, with $900, you can get a $30,000 account. With $2,700, you can get a $90,000 account. With $5,000, you can get a 270 account. 5% of 270 is how many? 5% of 100 is 5,000. 10,000. That would be like okay. So the allowance. All right. So I'm just looking at all of these. So this is how this works. All right. So let's go to. Okay, now you see this indicator I was showing you. I just want to show you how you can apply this to your own account on your trading view. All right. So let's assume you have your trading view. Okay. What do you do? Now, these are the indicators. I told you already that this is RSI. Okay. So this one you see like this one that changes, that looks like candle as well. It runs green and come again, change to red. So when green, if your candles are on top of the green, you're looking for a buy. If your candles are playing below the red, you are looking for a sell. Then we also have another combination, which is this Nadaraya-Waston estimator. All right, it also changes from red to green. So as soon as it changes from red to green, you are looking for a buy. So now we are looking at combinations. So let's do one combination here now. Let's do one combination here now. Okay. So now this you can see this now. We want to buy. In this case, you already saw that this has changed to green, and this Nadaraya has also changed to green. So you want to come to the oscillator to come and check. You have seen that the RSI is already above 50 and the EMA is below it. So this is a good buy. All right, a good buy. You want to enter this kind of trade from either where I have placed my vertical line, or you want to give an opening a bit. So let me bring it here. Let me bring it here now so that where you have a better opening. Okay. So now if you look at the RSI and the EMA is better open here now, and both of them are above 50. So it's above 50, we're actually looking for a buy. Okay. So what do you do at this point? You enter this trade from here. This is the point. You can see that's 190 pips. Let me take it again. From here now. Okay, 100. This is how many pips? 240 something. But you don't want to take this kind of trade direct like that, because you don't know what is going to happen. Now you already saw my own chart. I marked it. So having marked this is trying to tell you that this is the next resistance. So if I enter this kind of trade from here, I should be looking at exiting this trade here. So from here, it must have hit my TP. Even if it's going to be doing all of this, I would have exited the trade by that time, except otherwise, I want to trail the trade for one reason or the other. Now, for a person like me, any trade I'm trailing, I must have taken some profit and move my my stop loss to entry, so that whatever happened to that trade, I'm not going to lose again. All right. So so now you just come to indicators. All right. When you come to indicator, you type RSI, which is relative strength index. You enter it. All right. And it's the same settings. I'll show you the settings now. Then the next indicator is Nadaraya-Waston estimator. This one looks